John General Bia Akwaba Amobia aha edi aba adamfo pa media so me no kase me de bi ko papa pay ba said e dey na ye ba besom no enen so ye ba besom me no kase exactly 46 minutes after 12 midday e o Oman France and I say Paris aha adamfo pa media. Thanks so much for joining us on your radio and of course for tuning in or Facebook and so near the idea mo share any YouTube na ye de obi ase say motimi enya ho adaje a next Saturday so the 20th day of April to 2024 motimi joining here ye dey dwumadi no e bro sports agudi ho nsam na mrena so say timi dey ba be dane o adafo pa media so Paris but Shadow Sufawa say within the week in some Brenana etimi etwegu some Brenana etimi akoso agudi from the world of sports so some Brenana etimi etwegu within week from UEFA Champions League by Bernardo Ukwada Samsung and Yawada Sunun UEFA Conference League and UEFA Europa League na the games etimi etwegu or dia and the boys have been separated from the men. It was 3 major competitions now across Europe kosono any hunkro bani dia any the other stories are the major headlines international sports and I say what of sports no ye the babe daneo she no so FMI then as usual no jumedi no enwuma ko bia da roma e no me press sponsors so mu kra si etai chisabo echido ma ye de sports and I say ye de prime sports agudi hu nsem no e de bro enei e wa na fupa media so ye be kanfo dia na ye kanfo FS Samuel Glass and Aluminium Experts dani na no mu kra simbo echido ma as usual when it come to bibiti say aluminium any glass so many they did there wo fie bia usu machine office bia open hwehwe any aluminium di edi hunjuma dia first Samuel Glass and Aluminium Experts and make amfo edi amount prempren omu ye experts alubon clouding cutting wall UPVC windows frameless doors hinge doors cutting walls any hunkro bani ade na no de first Samuel Glass and Aluminium Experts and make amfo di amount enei ubetimi contact them 0247194522 0247194522 na only first Samuel Glass and Aluminium Experts edin sa woso na bibia etimi akoye kama edi amount maybe any sana me call me nim so na Leonage clinic Ghana omo na enei no Dr. Aziz Dr. Last Stop eno enei yare bia na adane so anase yare bia na aye o krankra okun enko no fakodani Leonage clinic Dr. Aziz Dr. Last Stop na eni ndin sa woso na bibia entimi enko yi fama omo etimi ye bibiti say laboratory services physiotherapy services health screening services and so na scanning diagnostic services home care services na no mitimi so na general holistic herbal and of course alternative treatment ni na no services mitimi deliver Leonage clinic and Ghana Leonage clinic Ghana services render no ni na betimi de kwakodani Dr. Aziz Dr. Last Stop Samsung na omudi dobia be fe no Gallimax herbal capsules Gallimax herbal capsules bibiti say anti-aging infection prostate cancer any urinary problems any hunkoneba hypertension hunkoneba ni nanu saka Gallimax herbal capsules ni bia Leonage clinic Dr. Aziz edi abana bibia betimi akoye kama edi amount ubetimi contact them 0240689641 0240689641 0558143438 0558143438 na oni Leonage Herbal etimi edin sa woso na bibia etimi akoye kama eri hono modi amaye Shadow Sufawa say the months have been confirmed talent quest in July and MP4 etimi Esisudu ya say talent question no ebetimi abaso Paris mu edition form is talent question no July baso na forms no so etimi ababonten ubetimi akọ online na wetimi akọ pick forms ni bi na wetimi enter details ni particulars na bi etimi akọ Samsung na open manual forms na print out no so adamfo pa oba ha usabeka bi from Sunday your china ye de bi be chinchin sorry no nkro no ba na ade 19 no musabetimi akabi forms no PSA na print out no tie hono munti no nsa ebetimi akabi €20 per na watimi nsa timi kabia na watimi edi hujuma na bibia timi akoi talent question no say bia bibiti say rapping dancing drumming eno nkro ne ba poetry ni nano na say woni je ho a ubetimi aba be register na bibia timi akọ na enim kama Ubetimi afresa humene wa jimu nchemu bia 0767631166 0766778005 0751472935 0767631166 0766778015 and 0751472935 now wetimi aginchiremu bia e talent quest hono montishe no so efa MIN me come anim no na ye be sha ase na take base no e di egu ho no mo di ama prime sports no so ene Saturday the 20th day of April 2024 na ene no say den kra no esifa eba no within the week no UEFA Europa League no games etimi ekoso e wo ho no ma wo hwa je say ene no the boys have been separated from the men. We know ka say there Olympic Marseille Sansona Atalanta Bayern Leverkusen any AS Roma omo the final four metimi qualify kwa kopiemu wo semi-finals UEFA Europa League na she no so man say na semi-final fixtures niti Olympic Marseille obetena fie oni Atalanta from Bergamo sa na return leg no so eba na Atalanta so atena fie Giuseppe Stadium Bergamo na oni Marseille Samsung Bayern Leverkusen obetere fi Bay Arena oni team from AS Roma na fe no return leg no ebekọ so Stadio Olimpico Rome Roma abekọ akotere fi no ni Bayern 04 Leverkusen etimi archiche suntino say na UEFA Europa League no semi-final niti Olympic Marseille Atlanta from Bergamo Samsung Bayern Leverkusen any AS Roma you know na fixtures no ti 2nd May and 9th May and first and second legs no AC Basel. Yakwa enimu na make I say FIFA Club World Cup and you know teams mako 12 and FIFA etimi confirm say 2025 FIFA World Club competition no betimi esi akan na teams no Manchester City and Chelsea from England uko PM Spain Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid uko PM Germany Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund uko PM France there Paris Saint-Germain kwan Italy Inter Milan and Juventus sanso na Portugal no Benfica and Porto and Austria no Red Bull Salzburg wey any teams to offer FIFA etimi confirm for FIFA World Club Cup no FIFA World Cup no say na teams 12 no tie Manchester City Chelsea Real Madrid Atletico Madrid Bayern Munich Borussia Dortmund Paris Saint-Germain Inter Juventus Benfica Porto and RB Salzburg mon cher no so fama semi-final of UEFA Champions League after say Tuesday and Wednesday quarter final second leg nitimi to dwa wie ya Etihad 1-1 penalties 5-4 and Real Madrid etimi edi progressive on mo Samsung na Paris Saint-Germain etimi kokoye niema Barcelona winning by 4-1 away sa enso na Signal Iduna Park Borussia Dortmund etnefie etimi she Atletico Madrid by 4-2 na yenu echi no so no Bayern etimi tenefie Allianz Arena etimi she Arsenal the Gunners by 1-0 it's say no semi-final no say na ale na say first leg nitie Bayern obetenefie Allianz Arena on it me fe Real Madrid na Signal Iduna no Borussia Dortmund so atenefie oni team efere Paris Saint-Germain na return leg no etimi etoja return leg no Paris Saint-Germain ba betenefie Paris Parc des Princes oni team efere Borussia Dortmund na ekire no Real Madrid akwa tenefie Santiago Bernabeu oni team efere Bayern intino Champions League semi-final no calendar no complete no ene dash ni so no say na etie na baso 30th April sanso na 1st May now we tell legs na baso 7th May any 8th May mon share no so efa MIN Bayern Leverkusen coach IFL Xabi Alonso and still anu de oyeniema 44 games unbeaten I just say o share club football the longest unbeaten run record here we breaking 44 matches unbeaten Xabi Alonso and what team asako ko PM UEFA Europa League no semi-final on it team your friend AS Roma and echo but she no so fama say Bundesliga no the team club winners na DFB Pokal no so final baso German Cup no final baso on it team friend Cologne 25th May and baso Berlin ye no so ewo hono ma monhye no so fama enti no Xabi Alonso enei no unbeaten run na so unbeaten record no watimi stretch dey call 44 matches in all competitions unbeaten na wey any niema Xabi Alonso oni ne Bayer Leverkusen ewo Bay Arena ewo Leverkusen Germany. We come in the El Clasico, the biggest and the fantastic football match in the history of association football. There, game will be on my saying. It is undisputed, the biggest football club football match. The biggest. That's what it game will be Real Madrid and Barcelona. Game, Barcelona Santiago Bernabeu and Ochinei game no eba so say Jude Bellingham ne mrantie no coming up against Lewandowski, Rafinha, Sansuna Jules Kounde, ene omumaka na Pedri, Gavi, Arujo, ene no hon kroni beni na empire ebedwa Bellingham omuso mbetene fio Bernabeu oni no Chouamini, any Toni Kroos, any Hunkwani Ba, Nacho Fernandez, any Omaka Kenny now, so Chanadi, a Quambia so, Omubetim Astretch, Omulidino, La Liga, Niman. Game no bus watching 9 p.m. Our Central European time. 9 p.m. and a game no air basso Santiago Bernabeu. Now Ubo Remnas Osha said in 70 for air Conodia. Champions League we have a 40, we have a 5. La Liga no Barca for 27, Real Madrid for 35. Supercopa de España no Real Madrid for 12 and Barcelona for 14. El Clasico no win. El Clasico wins. Barcelona win El Clasico no 100 and a Real Madrid is winning 103. We any said the statistics in it here. Into not no say Real Madrid bet me winning 104 El Clasico and I say Barcelona bet me winning 101 El Clasico no. And Reading Caribbean quite bet me at 9 p.m. Santiago Bernabeu watching. Yakwa Michel so fama say any ochine no so empire bedwa ewo England Emirates FA Cup no semi final no games no ba so ewo Wembley London the hono na enei no Manchester City coming up against Chelsea the Blues game no 6:30 ewo Wembley 6:30 and a game no ba so ewo Wembley na ochine no Coventry any Manchester United you know Emirates PM England Wembley no Manchester City any Chelsea the Blues na ochine no Coventry and so any Manchester United the same venue Wembley share so FMI me come and even coach IFN no Julian Nagelsmann and Canina o coach Edema Bayern Munich and area German national team German national team the Diamond Shaft the Mannschaft almost an idea kwan bia so no ne team om de share ne nsa say ontimi ndi dwumane ade no ne modern bo eso ani nti kwan bia so no watimi e de pen esi krata so watimi asan a ode ne nsa share krata ase a o see the next 2 years ne de obey coach e de ama the Diamond Shafter Julian Nagelsmann na nka Bayer for no penisen ko ba betimi agepeni ato aso e de dwumade ama Bayern Munich but na edu de ya wade atwa mu ya no watimi extend the contract a obesa coach 2 years e de ama German national team the Diamond Shafter no ode omo ba ewuram European Cup ba so Germany sanso na ode omo kwa kopie mu World Cup be ko so Mexico sanso na America and Canada no de Julian Nagelsmann 2 years contract anyone watimi asan a obeto akoswa coach e de ama German national team from the Diamond Shaft me come anim na mato aso e de nsem no e de ama no Channels found say major leagues around the world no games basso na kopiem Italian Serie A ma AC Milan and Inter Milan no any the biggest game the Derby of Milano AC Milan coming up against Inter Milan no any the biggest game basso Italy sanso na Roma any Bologna no enso a tough match because no coach friend Daniel De Rossi coming up against former Inter Milan, former Paris Saint-Germain coach friend Grosso no sa game no basso Juada 6:30 game no basso Juada Stadio Olimpico Rome sa so Juada na 8:45 the Derby of Milan AC Milan coming up against Inter Milan away and the two fantastic games over the weekend basso Italian Serie A me come anim so ukokopie mu German Bundesliga no ma games mienu a nipa dodo na any di akire games a basso ochine Signal Iduna no Signal Iduna Park no Borussia Dortmund any Bayern Leverkusen you know any the biggest game so Signal Iduna Park Dortmund Leverkusen or kwa way to Borussia Dortmund sa enso Freiburg no Freiburg obetre fie oni team efe no Stuttgart you know any two biggest games so German Bundesliga me come any no they run in match week 34 British Premiership say there I'm for give up. I'm for give up. Fulham, or Chine, or Trefie, or Craven Cottage, or Trefie, or Honoma, only Liverpool, or say you never walk alone. After say last week, continue to Trefie, one for the Fulham, Crystal Palace, Timiko and the Kabakuno, or say a chance to Muye, Intino, or Chine, or 12 Fulham, or Craven Cottage, or say, Enema Betimi, Akuyana, or Chine. 4:30 and a game no eba so Fulham Craven Cottage or Trefie on Liverpool. Samso ena another league contenders Arsenal so okwa away Wolverhampton Wanderers and I say Wolves a honomo ena okwa away Birmingham honomo team FN Wolverhampton Wanderers or Trefie on Arsenal the Gunners you know any two interesting games so British Premiership. Samson obe PM French League 1 ma French League 1 so no one another fantastic game so Parc des Princes so 9 PM no Paris Saint-Germain or Tenefi on Olympic Lyon game no so Parc des Princes you know 9 PM no Paris Saint-Germain on Olympic Lyon Samson Marseille or kwa way to Toulouse you know so another interesting fixture honma Marseille kwa away to Toulouse. Now, you ni sa no na hye no so efa ema say CAF Champions League no ene no ochine no semi-final games ho no ma say na semi-final games na ba so na tie Esperance de Tunis obetena fie oni team efe no Mamelodi Sundowns Esperance de Tunis betena fie oni team efe no Mamelodi Sundowns Sanso na TP Mazembe from Congo obetena fie oni Al Hilal from Egypt where any two games are eba so CAF Champions League nimtino munhye no so fama CAF Confederation Cup hono na Ghana ni bia eni di akira any not in the USMOJ from Algiers obetena fi oni RS Berkane from Morocco USMOJ from Algiers oni RS Berkane from Morocco Samson na Zamalek obetena fi Egypt oni Dream Safety from Ghana we any two games are eba so hono mu ntino obehye no so edi aman na yekoye anim na wo hwe said ensem no sifa kono dia abrante efe no Nacho Fernandez Jose Iglesias ene after say 11 years eno koko PM Real Madrid abo academy abo Real Madrid bi ni hu kono ba ne ade na no from 11 years up to now ena wetimi si akan almost best 24 years Real Madrid o si June de nya dia obeto akoso isi akan dia ma Real Madrid bi ma odi nema ni na no ebegu ho no ma obeko ntin we ni nsema Fernandez Ignacia Jose Nacho odi atu dwa say after 24 years in there samay obebu na ketem e free Real Madrid na ye ka 44 games unbeaten record Xabi Alonso ni Bayer Leverkusen no uboru na sa wo share a little bit history about unbeaten club record clubs unbeaten sa record ni ade na Bayer Leverkusen watime break Juventus the 44 because wo share 2011-2012 Juve on 43 unbeaten matches Samsung na 2016-2017 Celtic 42 matches unbeaten Inter 2004-2005 40 matches unbeaten Real Madrid 2016-2017 40 matches unbeaten Inter BM 2006-2007 39 matches unbeaten PSV Eindhoven 2009-2010 39 matches unbeaten Barcelona 2015-2016 39 matches unbeaten Porto 2010 36 matches unbeaten and Paris Saint-Germain 2013 36 matches unbeaten team from Bayer Leverkusen team breaking record na 43 matches unbeaten wo hono ma ye hwe say ochine no o metime 45 matches unbeaten recall kopiem Dortmund Signal Iduna Park na ye ka CAF Confederations Cup no ehun sem ne ade na no Dream Safety Striker or the ababe to dwa honum say ono wasi akan Zamalek pen Egypt intino ekwan bia so no kwa omo ko Egypt ne de obehwe se niema betimi akoye ewo ho no ma na ye bopia no I friend John Entry or can send be Edija you go good sama Dreams FC striker John Entry e kan e wo ho no mu o china game baso against Zamalek Egypt.
I think it was a very good time there. I mean, when I was in Ali playing against Zamalek, it's a big game, and all the time we were anticipating to play that game. So I think going back again to play Zamalek, I think I would say I'm very happy.
You scored? Did you score against them?
Sure, I did. Playing in Makassar, I think I scored a couple of goals against them, and also with Ismaili, I scored against them. Yeah. Well, I would say this campaign has been very good. Looking at where we are coming from, a small club playing 3 competitions at the same time. I mean, in the FA Cup, we are still in it, in the quarterfinal, and also in the Confederation Cup. Doing so good, we are in the semi-final, and also in the league. So I would say this season has been a very good season for the lads. Looking at how inexperienced they are, I would say there are a lot of young chaps here. So coming this far, I think it's very good for the club. To play that, I think it was a very good time there. I mean, when I was in Ali playing against Zamalek, it's a big game, and all the time we were anticipating to play that game.
Kopiemu ewo menhia yawadai a otu for din sembe tutu dwane ade no kotoko coach ye frɛ no Prosper Nate Ogum ono so kan sembi edijae ewo ehonom.
Ahead of the big game, then na obutiri say obeya obetimi anya the 3 points against the Samatex.
Yo medase say ne edi kan no me pese mebo Samatex abaso ewo baby omoda ewo league table no so almost start here no omo very consistent ewo omo performance nti say ebo mabaso omo ade pa o hwe game na ne ombebo Kwesi Ada na yen kotoko sisia no ye performance no ye modern no enisrosa in terms of baby ayeda nti ye come as underdogs because we share some matches ye lose ye ne omoba eba beboya clearly no Samatex standing as favorite for the game, but yen so as a technical team and as a team no yen so ye boy home modern say you beat me aye training na you beat me 104.7 ama yetimi anya ye results ye hwehwe. So in terms of the physicality of the game, the psychology of the game, the tactics of the game, no, you prepare ye say Kwesi Ada, you be making sure say we can match them boot for boot. They have individual good players. I would team them say on a very good day for them, no. On betimi ahadwe. We are looking at all these individual players and make sure that we design the right tactics or tactical approach for the game.
Looking at Samatex performance this season as the league leaders and Skemo ahead of the game.
Not at all, not at all. We are Kumasi Asante Kotoko and we can pull a surprise any day. In fact, Senka 104.7 Yadayi na nke ekwa akobo match we amenyi ni Senka bi kra question we kra nka obebisa, but me gidi say yen na yi nti na wo bisa no, but the confidence levels of the players say you know was soro, and I believe that say this our confidence you know ekum on Sunday me gidi say we can get the needed results.
Eti wey any nsema kotoko coach friend no Prosper Nate Ogum ono so kan edijan hono ahead of their game or Chine Kumasi Babayara against Samatex, because obi anim kotoko in the last 7 matches, you know, last 7 matches omo 6 losses omo the chese nemankoyi last 7 matches, you know, oma draw back eno melusu mako 6 inti chese say the crisis pana atiasi asante kotoko ma say no still anu menhia ene IMC no omkopie nwo otumfo animu menhia no otumfo de atudwa say ono de wanya gidie warehemu IMC no any coach Prosper Nate Ogum mu inti no Osa the team na hye nsa so onto ankoso a enye adwuma say niema betimi etimi akoye na niema etimi esi kwan so na bibia so etimi aye kama ho no ma otumfo asa enya arehwemu ewo IMC no any coach Prosper Nate Ogum horman sansem chemu na no ye be kodi nkomo ewo oman Ghana mu na Roger Imanu Senyo so any ache ye koko PM no ko no ba no ade because still an wasugusu awutie Prime Sports ewo Adamfupa Media so na answer na ye betwa ehun simata afa abafon krato no ye ba na afi no de aka bia no ye de atoa so the amount ni stay with us, we'll be right back.
Yeah, Geni. Why am I damaging a Germany? And Sumijina Ghana, and then the moon were Haina. No, why, say. First of all, aluminium. Why you money in Nala? Why you building contractors? So, what's your contract? Nkuma, Oniakase. As a chroma man, you want to wump there. Renovation. Oh, yeah, you market ticket to be my one. Now look about Gradina. What do me? Yeah, Papa, curtain wall, hang doors, flameless doors, shower doors, UPVC windows. On the day, what's on it? Staircase, stainless, balustrade, on the aluminium windows. Fisher 181, our domain, Pillar 2, ICGC, Johnson Nodua. From 100 to Widow, 0247 194522. Echo social media. I was logged on. First Samuel, aluminium. First Samuel, aluminium. Where quality meets affordability.
Adamfupa Radio Paris.
Hi there. Have you heard about the talent quiz show happening this summer right here in Paris? Ooh, let me gist you. Adamfupa Media in Paris is bringing to you the maiden edition of the talent quiz show, and you cannot be left out. Do you need a platform to showcase it? This is the time. This is the right time for you. Can you sing, dance, rap, poetry, DJing? What is your talent? Come on board and let's unleash your talent this coming summer. It is very easy and simple. If you want to participate, you need to participate. Call the numbers on your screen or go onto our official website at Adamfupa Media in Paris, or walk onto our studios to grab a form and register. Simple and easy. Yes, the winner gets to trip part of Europe, have some cash prizes and more goodies, and also, yes, the bragging rights. The bragging rights as the winner of the maiden edition of the talent quiz show. Not only that, you become the ambassador of the maiden edition of the talent quiz show. Come and be part of the winning team, and let's unleash your talent beyond boundaries. The world needs to see you, and this is the right opportunity. At Adamfupa Media, we inform and we are ready to unleash your talent beyond boundaries.
So yaman yasa bebebie aha Adamfupa Media eno ana wasugusu a utie na akudi ehun sem ena wasugusu a utie no na ene no said medical mamunya ntie no weekend games baso CAF Confederation Cup and CAF Champions League Dreams FC hwe ase bibia betimi akoye kama amom na return leg no baso Kumasi a ababe mere formality amom ho no munti no Mushano so efa MIN. Sansuna Clasico no Clasico baso Clasico no so baso. Chinei Santiago Bernabeu ni nano yebehwe said ehun sem besifa akwakopie mu ho no mu ni ade na other games so baso no CAF Champions League no CAF Champions League ni said e medical mamunya ntie no Esperance de Tunis obetuna fi oni Mamelodi Sundowns sa enso na TP Mazembe one Elilala na se Elali betena fie wo hono mu na sa kan no etimi abaso Congo na CAF Confederation Cup no de Dreams okwa way to Zamalek sa enso na USM Alger na se USM Algiers one TFN RS Bekani ene esi akani Zamalek one Dreams eni said sem no sifa etie mu ewo ehonom French League 1 no said America Monya Ntia Paris Saint-Germain on Olympic Lyon Sansona Bastia on Brest on Brest ni Monaco Lille any team Strasbourg Sansona Racing Club Lens any Clermont Foot no OJC Nice o tenefie e Lorient by 3-0 Nantes on Rennes Sansona Liaf obetenefie oni team no Metz na afei ni Reims oni Montpellier Toulouse any Marseille we any games are eba so e French League 1 ni mo hono mo antino wo be no so faman ukoko piemu match week 44 no match week 34 no of Premier League now Luton Town and Brentford Sheffield United on Burnley Wolverhampton Wanderers, Wolves on Arsenal, Everton, Nottingham Forest, Aston Villa and Bournemouth, Crystal Palace and West Ham, Fulham and Liverpool. When games are eba so Italian Serie A and Catanaccio Scudetto, Italian Serie A and Genoa on Lazio and Reino. Any game team told you Cagliari ni Juventus, Empoli ni Napoli, Hellas Verona, oni Udinese Sassuolo, oni Lecce, Torino, Frosinone, Salernitana, Fiorentina, Monza, Atalanta, Roma, Bologna, AC Milan, Inter Milan. We any games are baso ewo ehono muntino motion for my Samsung FA Cup no enumere no 6:30 p.m. Wembley no Manchester City, Chelsea, and Ochino Wembley hono mano. Coventry coming up against Ten Hag's Manchester United. Winning fixtures ever so FA Cup numtino. Munshano so FMI. Samsung talent question. Name penny 4 etimia confirm which I say July ena baso honoma. Forms no print out forms no etimia ba ofa adamfo pa obetimi anya bi na wato €20 ofa dan for pound sabe timi akabi na wa ma oba no etimi aba be dijuma se bia onum anwensem ka e bia onum enwum to onum rap onum poetry onum entwene bo drums ni na no mane me show ni talent na prices e ho ne ade de bia kama obetimi atukwa na ko Europe akwa di vacation akwa ko twede enum spelele ni ade ma chese bia e be ko ye kama e wo e hono sanso na okọ na amafo in times when I say internet in so obenya forms ni bi won wetimi register now the details particulars bi piano kama e de gugu ho no e de ayewe na ya jemre no akinkan e de ama wo ho no ntino che no so efa emaye e wo ho no na ye be ko ye ni mo ho no no che no for myself first Samuel gas na Aluminium Express omu kwaya symbol chudo as usual na ye de dwumadie no e de bro adofo bi nso watimi adwani wo Facebook nti ye be kan a couple of messages wo ho no mu Facebook na afei no yetimi apagya yemu wo ho no mu sa so Odro Danka say you are doing a fantastic job. Sir, so na John Lopez say you are doing a nice job, authentic as usual. Any YouTube is in a couple of messages about Honoma Daniel Owarquatin from New Jersey, America. Buchimemu, see you are doing a good and wonderful job as always. Intino Moshano so a Honomo Efa Emaya Chesebia Etimi Ekoye Honomo Kama. Intino Yanone de Eba Ewo Honomon. Leonage Clinic Ghana. Leonage Clinic Ghana. And then you know, Dr. Aziz, or see Dr. Last Stop, a Honomodie, a Juada, Ekosi Kwesiada, Omuye Juma, and about 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., including holidays in Nano, Omo, a Juma, and Honibania, the idea, Bibia to me, Ekoye. Kama ewo honomu na bibiti say laboratory services, physiotherapy services, health screening services, scan and diagnostic services, home care services, general holistic herbal and alternative treatment in nano bibia etimi eko nanim kama ewo honomu a kire say bibia etimi eko nanim kama ewo honomu ubetimi afre 05596580 okay na bibia etimi ako nanim kama na Channel so for my say next week Saturday no Kente cultural dance baso Kente cultural dance no baso ewo honoma bibia betimi akoye wo honomo ewo kente cultural dance ewo Sunday ni bibia betimi akoye ho no ma address no 6+ le gina ho na a bibia betimi akosu ye ewo ho no ma che no so ho no mo efa emaye
yeah to do way my name there coming into way on this year come on oh my fa yeah to do way my name there coming into way on this year come on
na obehye no so e dey aman say ene okopie mo German Bundesliga ni dia Bayer Leverkusen Xabi Alonso ene nkofo no omo edikan G League ni de ayetimi akonfirm o say league ni de omo anya G League no Barcelona no aka 5 matches ansana league no etimi aba no awieye na wo hwe say the same ni eba na oko Dortmund one Borussia Dortmund ewo ehono mo aye no any game eba so weekend na ene no Xabi Alonso wakaka sem kakra bi ene yafa Abranti FN Kudus osi Kudus there he's a fantastic player. Kudus is a wonderful player, you know. Say only management ni board bedi hu komone da say Kudus obeje pini ya na bia akokosi aka ne Bayer Leverkusen ni ade de wanka ne sabat osi Kudus ni modern boso ani chese o hwe agro kakra Kudus edi ye edano ya wade UEFA Europa League ni ma he was so amazed that you know any nsema Xabi Alonso otimi e card for Abranti FN Kudus Mohammed na osade atudwa say osi ene no caps miensa ena wa promise Bayer Leverkusen say obeje amom league in the wodi kanchi ene wa kwakopiem e semi final e Europa League oni team my friend AS Roma ye no baso ye no achi no wa kwakopiem e final German Cup e DFB Pokal ye no oni Cologne ena esisa akan no na ye no 25th May ena sa DFB Pokal final no baso Berlin into sa caps miensa we no Xabi Alonso wa promise board no wa promise Bayer Leverkusen board no say ekwan bia so no obetimi agisa caps miensa we no edi amom na bibia timi akoye ewo ehono mo samso na ene no coach efere Thomas Tuchel de odi atudwa say ekwan bia so season ba wie ya obu na ketemu edi free ehono mo na watimi akọ nanka Bayern Munich for directors in the board no ene enko ne ba nanka omo hwese nka omo former coach efere Julian Nagelsmann ko betimi ajepini nanka wa betimi akoso a coach edi amom in the summer say Thomas Tuchel ebeko na wey ena ono so ede ne nsa shekrata ase a otimi asend the contract German national team no team asend the contract for 2 years you know ene nkra e free hono ma ba e jam say Julian Nagelsmann otimi asend the contract for 2 years on German national team the diamond shaft no ebeto akoso a ede juma for fie mi no da enimu de European Cup ba so samai sanso na World Cup 2026 no ono na edo mekwa kopie mu ho no ma ye no ene nkra kakakra ye di ejam ho no munti no munhye no so efa emaya sa enso ena wo hwe sanso na wo hwe wawafu zombie no wawafu zombie no under 17 wafu zombie no so baso ewo man Ghana mu next month May ena baso na we na coach like Kingston ene under 17 rantie no omo so mabo mu papa pay say bibia betimi akoye na bibia so atimi akoye ho no mu kama ye no ni nsema ekoso ewo ho no muti no munhye no so efa man say wafu zombie no bibia betimi akoye ewo ho no mu kama munhye no so man o man Ghana mu ena ebesi sa akan no ese no ye mekwa kodi nkomo kakra ede yafa Premier League no say no say title race ni mo she papa pay wo ho no ma kire say Liverpool Arsenal City last week Liverpool drop points Anfield Samsung Arsenal drop points Emirates kire say no de niema agye gudi amon but ye be hwe say de niema sifako yenya wa homa no boss good morning na pombo there.
Good morning. Apomboko na monso e.
Onyame adom obia ho ye wa ha. Na say na niema sifako the weather condition no any niema Ontario Canada say na niema sifako.
Oh, we be able to already done. I no pay the question we are per se in ni kakra.
Okay.
But still whether no one you kakra.
Okay.
That we be able to. Yeah.
And you know, thanks so much, sir. What to me, I Japan say nay, only a bidding como. Ya pe watch it, but but me say
I know certain conditions on dim way.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, I'm off now about 7:30.
Yeah. Difference no about 6 hours difference. Quite no.
But trying.
Now, boss, and then you didn't come on kakra the affair Premier League no, English Premier League no. And then we say title race no, e mo papa pay the run the run in. You know ni edian FA4 no they ato competition no, the run in. Last week, Liverpool are drop major points, critical points at Anfield, losing at home against Crystal Palace. Adechi you know be fisenka Arsenal betimi win na wetimi ascend lead. Arsenal so atna fear or Emirates so no team a drop vital points against Aston Villa. United Emirates in Manchester 2-0 Emirates. But now Saturday earlier on na City win by 5-1. Just na omo twen say 2 games say na nima be kwa Liverpool drop points Arsenal so drop points na say there e can say Arsenal ni Liverpool there nima ya jegu ani sama o ma say there just say nyame bem enye sa there a nima ya jegu bon minim miracle be betimi asi ana say there there ne ko no sa na e be ko City obeji league na say na nima be si for ohun ni say from your end.
Okay, good and so much here for BLTM from all over the world. Okay, may I say it is okay, but who share Premier League now? As currently we all know, say the best league in the world, very competitive in terms of the quality of play, the kind of structures they've put into place to make the Premier League more exciting for Ubiano. English Premier League is the best. Ushe Muswa from Man City last week, any Arsenal, Liverpool. And even Aston and Tottenham. I said these 4 teams now they were going to home games now. Arsenal losing for the first time at home in almost about a couple of months now was a bit shocking. Usually they have draws, but we know and hit them a little. But we show more goal difference from Man City from leading from start no more 44 goals. Liverpool, 41 goals. After Tottenham, more 19 and 16 of points, 63 and 60. Over number 6 and 50 points from number 7 points to 50 points. The points from down one, but top very slim because the Man City normal last remaining games, more very difficult games. So more very fewer soft games. It all depends on them to put up a character and win. Liverpool, so we all know they almost struggle, but for them going to Italy to win 1-0, irrespective of only free out of the European Champions League, they are coming back home with a very built-up confidence. Europa League. So they are coming out really strong, and that's what I've seen. So in the next couple of games, and before we'll be able to determine. Now, last week, they are normal thing. Anybody would expect to be a boss of point. That should cry. He has been winning games, but against the other team, they big teams. For instance, I'm call a Liverpool. I'm call Arsenal. The same thing. The remaining games now and they determine their fate. And I don't see City really picking up this year. I still feel that Arsenal and Liverpool have a chance. It's up to them to win their remaining games.
Because
for those teams. Yes.
What do you mean? The remaining fixtures are Edema 3 teams now. Arsenal, Wolves, Wolverhampton Wanderers. Actually, Obeko Chelsea home. Obeko Spurs away. Yes. Bournemouth home. Man United away. Everton home. Yeah, no, Arsenal.
Okay.
Wolves.
Okay, me patrol.
Wolves.
We share against Wolves now. It's likely they can beat Wolves.
Of course, yeah.
Against Chelsea, our Emirates, Arsenal can beat Chelsea because still Chelsea is not really convincing. Against Tottenham, and now because Tottenham beat me how much dream, but I still feel Arsenal always put up their local errors. Against Bournemouth now. Bournemouth. What do Manchester United? Manchester United a bit because Manchester United might be wanting to, come for the Champions League, of which right now no point and Aston Villa is becoming wider and wider by the day. And a lot of things can happen, but it will go down to the wire. Like Arsenal and Everton will determine the league. I'm still thinking league will go to the last game, either the last 2 games or the last but one. Yes, you share Manchester City and so which means statistics like you will know Manchester City
hello.
In that game, Brighton is playing. Yes, but what I mean, okay. We share against Brighton. Brighton is easily they can drop points. Brighton but Brighton against big teams Nottingham Forest I still think Man City will play, but let's also not forget Nottingham Forest now. Nottingham Forest is fighting for relegation battle and easy sir. Yes, Manchester City and Wolverhampton or home, that is okay. We know he can pull up. I'm against Manchester City. Fulham are playing a very good game, so put up a fight. I feel Man City will beat them. But I'm against Man City. This is the Tottenham City. It will be very difficult for Tottenham, for Manchester City. When they game against West Ham, we all know the ability. Games I still take 3 games. Maybe 2 draws and 1 loss. That is what I will give them. You understand me? That is what I will give them. Liverpool, many matches. Away to Fulham. Liverpool, if they still play those childish games in there, they are going to lose this game. But Everton, local derby, Fulham, Everton, Liverpool with West Ham, I don't see a big game for them. But I still say Liverpool will get Aston Villa away, I don't know about. But last game with Wolves, I know say Liverpool win. Looking at the last fixtures, I still think Liverpool 4 out of 6. So maybe we need 4 games, 1 draw and 1 loss. That is what I think so. And but Man City is where Arsenal, against Chelsea, against Bournemouth, against Manchester United. I still feel we need 5 games with 1 loss or 1 draw. The 1 draw will come against Manchester United, but Chelsea, they can't Chelsea, Tottenham Obesheno, Bournemouth Obesheno, Manchester, I think it's on the board draw. But against Everton, I think we need into 5 wins, 1 draw. Up for Manchester City, against a friend saying, Nottingham Forest, Wolves, remember the first 3 and the first 4, we need 4. But against Tottenham, they can go for draw, and even for the Fulham, then they can go for draw. I still think we need 2 draws. That's what I think. I don't see them losing, but I think they can win 4 games, 2 draws. But it all depends on that day. The can in elections. You better run a better Bema. But I hope Arsenal can win for the first time in bit, because if Manchester City wins it for the 4th time now a one-way trend. What am I say? But I feel for the first time, best Sunday and now say Liverpool so winning and now one day goodbye jogging club. That's what I say. Yeah. That's how it is.
Now say no share percentage wise and I say mathematically from your own point of view, and I say from your perspective, share. Say that 3 teams, the probability percentage of winning. Ebia say ebe travel to the last day matches now. Percentage wise, say na obe team media amobia.
For the first 3 teams, we were so let's not underestimate Arsenal and even Liverpool just because we feel Man City idea winning games. But you see, Manchester City nil Real Madrid in change BB. You know, this is the first team in European football. I was even shocked. One steady year. This is the first team in European football to have played 16 corners in one game.
Yeah.
Without scoring 2 or 3 more goals. 16 corners. Madrid fans say. But okay, I said before the game, no, Ancelotti said, we are Real Madrid. We are not going to play by a team, but we are going to play by character.
Character, yeah.
What it okay? Or say on that day, the character show you. Would the character speak for Arsenal? Would the character speak for Liverpool? Those are where the question marks are. To win the Premier League, it looks more clear than those two teams. But what am I saying?
Yeah.
You know, and the coach that they have, no, the motivated players and also will speak on that day. So what am I saying? Until looking at all those three, I still think City has 9% chance of winning. Arsenal has 80% chance of winning. Liverpool has 60% chance of, not even 70, because they also falter. We've seen how they've played in the other games against Crystal Palace. Oh man, wasteful chances and all that. What am I saying? But Arsenal's own was more painful because they wasted and also another more chances. They were just feel that day as if nothing was on. That's why I'm giving them 80%. But City stands 90% of winning the Premier League. Arsenal 80%, Liverpool 60%. That's how I'll give them.
Now say no, that you say Liverpool there, to you no there, nya there enema betimi afa. Ejina Arsenal ni Man City so.
Yes, but and that may change. It all depends on the character.
Yeah.
They need to change the character now, and I feel back with momentum. Then from this game coming, Nyame Adoma next week we'll be having this show. We'll be able to talk and see how Nyama assistant with them.
Okay.
But right now, I still feel now in Man City. Yeah, but Liverpool is not ruled out until something miraculous happens.
Okay, until something miraculous happens for Liverpool. But my idea about Liverpool, they lost at home against Crystal Palace. And they lost at home BM against Atalanta. And on Mukwa away, Kuku wini or Italy Bergamo by 1-0. On your show says, win so a bit me a boost morale no ma. I'm on many about Musa. No, yeah. Although you lose too much, the Kuku wini way, you know, still we can fight till the last day.
Good. Since Mitchell say, since Omar call Italy, Aquaco winning their next Premier League game. But what am I saying?
Yeah.
Until we see the next Premier League game and who say, momentum no to call Italy, as a sign, then we'll be able to speak, say, Liverpool is back. But what am I saying? But as it is right now, they've been struggling a bit from losing from Manchester United to Atalanta, coming back to also lose against Crystal Palace. That's a lot of blow. But they've picked up against Italy. They went over in Italy, though Nyaman Kuyamon, but they won that day. That's it. It was just aggregate. But if there was no aggregate, extra time, when Liverpool, when it comes to the penalties, they might end up winning. It's impartial all. Yeah.
Champions League, it's a semi-finals now. English teams now are out. You know, so no, who is saying?
Okay, I think that for the first time, I don't want to be biased. I don't want to be but when you look at the officiating against the English teams in this last semi-finals now, it was poor.
Quarterfinals.
For some reason, maybe UEFA had their own, quarterfinals. Yeah, it was poor because for some reason I was questioning against our very own Kudus Mohamed team, West Ham. Look at the game they played against Leverkusen. Many errors from the referee, of which many errors.
I was talking about the Champions League. I was talking about the Champions League.
Oh, sorry. But I was just going to speak it and wrap it up throughout all day because they all kicked out, and I felt that officiating went against them. You understand? Against Real Madrid and Manchester City, I felt that there were also some certain things being Manchester City for, of which Guardiola complained and all that. But like I'm saying, is the Real Madrid is a character. You asked me, and I knew what was going to happen. So Real Madrid forbidding, and yesterday where they were, and squad now we all know their game plan. Pack the bus, but be with the players over and over and over and over, and they work really hard. but notwithstanding, Wushima, Manchester City were the best team that day. Unfortunately, they lost. You understand? 2 penalties. And penalties can go anybody's way. You can have a team with dominating 290 minutes. Man City for but you do penalty, we watching we. Intended is penalties can go any other person's way. But I'm just saying that officiating was poor against the English teams. That's why I see Man City getting knocked out. When it comes to Arsenal, we only knew what was going to happen in Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich were more hungrier. They can't challenge for the Bundesliga. They are already lost. They can't champion the DFB Pokal. They can't challenge for that. They were already out. So their only last hope was the Champions League. And I was expecting Arsenal to have finished the game in Emirates leg, of which couldn't. Rather, they came give back, and Bayern Munich hurt them. You understand? And when they were going to Munich, and they had lost at home too, and so now morale was down. These are the things that I keep saying as a Man City fan, they build on will not a crisis man. What must Arsenal for started Lucy from Bayern Munich, Next game, no man saying Lucy. I almost draw against Bayern Munich. Next game, no man saying Lucy, no man communicate Lucy. Oh, build the confidence. You will that game. Aston Villa game's outcome will determine the outcome of the Bayern Munich, even though it's not in the same league that you are playing. So at least Aston Villa didn't be a draw, no day before Akakugu Man City so Bayern Munich so. And so yes, no about draw, yes, no. Oh, only so we're building a one day train. What I say, and I felt say on that day we all know Arsenal were poor. Though another officiating errors happened, but Arsenal were poor. What am I saying? So Arsenal legitimately went out. Illegitimately, City went out. What did that make sense? Happens. The same thing with the Europa League. We also said Liverpool were good on that day in Italy, but the referees were against what's it called? West Ham.
Yeah.
Progress. Aston Villa. And see, that's how it is. Yeah.
Now,
semi-final here. If we can looking at semi-finals, See, currently we have Man City.
Semi-final.
Sorry. Yeah.
Next time because of any time.
Okay. Okay, Matty.
Any info about coach over Liverpool next season?
See, currently out.
What's it?
Really out.
Why?
But Sporting Lisbon for coach, Sporting Lisbon coach,
Yeah. Okay.
But quickly to rule himself out. But like I'm saying, tactics coaches for use all the time. What I say, and I don't think so. No, but I've forgotten his name. Sporting Lisbon.
Okay.
You for because Sporting Lisbon. Into coach, you understand? Coach now. I still feel say he's fit enough to handle Liverpool. Now we thought say Bayer Leverkusen coach Xavier Alonso, but decided to stay in Germany with Bayer Leverkusen for another season or two. And we also thought that Nagelsmann was going to announce to a club, but he also signed contract extension with the German Football Federation for another 2 years for the 2026 World Cup.
Okay, Sporting Lisbon coach Ruben Felipe Marcos Amorim. Oh no.
That is the
Felipe Marcos.
That is the
Marcos Amorim.
That is the yes, that is the man of the season. I think say or no Girona boss, but I don't know. I'm speaking from my own perspective. Especially Liverpool fans will be, but I think that Girona boss is also good. You understand? Because looking at the goals now, watch what Premier League in Portugal, the team 57 goals.
Yeah.
At 29 games, which is a good record. You understand me? And the total record. We need to.
Miguel and Angel Sanchez Munez, or no?
Yes, we sure also. We sure with the show now starts. We win it 20, we lose 2. Goes for okay. Different. I know. Which in an EP as difficult as it is, it goes around for us. You understand me? So we hear about goose. I could say, you see, in this, if Jurgen Klopp is leaving, Liverpool, who is tactically sound to score goals, you don't need tactical play. You don't need tactical play. What's your MB?
Yeah. Come with my position himself. As a line breaking, so with my position himself, exam baby Kakreya.
Okay, mpacho you. Mpacho Temeka ye.
Yeah, after to us where Emuda to us.
Good. They say we share a year, we follow NBA kakra. What ya? Share NBA na your teams be omu. Your teams be omu defendi. And your teams be omu boyi. Teams omu boyi no omu relationship.
Yeah.
Teams now defend you know, omu win championship. Sa omu defending omu win championship. With a typical example with Golden State, omu need defenders. Omu defending, they don't hold on to the ball, but the only thing they do is to score. What I say, until they have to partner. That is the same thing with Liverpool. Liverpool need goals to win the Premier League. Arsenal need goals to win the Premier League. Man City has goals to win the Premier League. It is their target. Yet last season, when we interviewed Pep Guardiola, he began to say, how do you win the Premier League? I win the Premier League by goal. Into study Man City, player biba no shego no bia no gunu so. Anu akoto winga we on shego. Anu akoto we on shego no akacho say, oh, so on be shego. Mo be shego. But what I say, from midfield, to even defense, to striking, Man City will be a goals. Until Liverpool need a coach or to make ball or to work it tactically to score goals. Until now, I think Xavi Alonso was the best with Jurgen Klopp, but unfortunately, he's not coming. But what I say, but the next person is the Sporting Lisbon coach or the Girona coach. But what I say, until they need a certain system. I bet you now, more goals. No be wiring. Ordinary to coach the Premier League na heading into the more a bit frustrating. But what I say, and you be not to Manchester United no. The first Eric Ten Hag or the star no say goals. But to me say goals because tactically he's been tactically bankrupt in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Tactics na amfa. And also to me say goals and not done miracles. So if you for the teams in the season, but in the inclusion of Liverpool, as the second club is going, they still need a coach like him or Boatna because this season alone, she goes to Liverpool. You understand me? She goes score or goes for and goes against. So, you 41 goals, but she goes for 72 against 31. What I say? Arsenal 75 against the 26. Man City 76 goals away conceded 32. Into the only next team I consider more, Liverpool, but Arsenal conceded less. Yet he has scored more goals.
Yeah.
What I say? The only thing I have here draws now, and Liverpool saw too many draws with 8 and lost. But Arsenal will lose with 5. So you have to watch those tactics. And maybe a Manchester United fan, your fans no money here. So coach be quite for the national starter or the baby Premier League. Are those coaches now Pamom? Do they have Premier League experience? If they have Premier League, keep them. At the start of Eric Ten Hag and Mourinho, there has nothing been changed. Then Mourinho would have been better. It was senseless sacking. Into the same thing with Liverpool. If the club is going, they need a coach who will be scoring goals like that, tactical goals. So, until we coach Bundesliga and so I said, goals a friend is saying Xavi Alonso. It's unfortunate he's not coming. I still feel now he deserves Liverpool. I still feel he should have done something for Liverpool. And as a coach in the now more respect on the whatever it is. Was it 55 goals difference? What I say? Was it 74 and 19 against? But for the team of caliber of Bayern Leverkusen, they were not supposed to score those goals. But because he's a tactical coach who can score goals, and on we okay against West Ham. Share the boy. Almost fans no me that you, but because almost to me ball not to say City. The first thing that to me could him naka 3. But ball echo so 3 nana West Ham quiet 5 or almost say 3 no be because their mindset is to score goals. But what I say, that is what I still say. Liverpool needs to still press for the Sporting Lisbon coach, or their best option. They should just go for a different thing, different coach, you know, of which yes, of which a better warm. Because notwithstanding, you know, they shouldn't look at the old and say as Girona, Cromo, Lucy, Omoda, Ted, and Abi Bisha. But the thing is, coach, you know, any the kind of league now or bono is for the elite, a league in any better side. And for Girona last season struggling and coming up to be there, no, any bad. Watch 63 goals against near 39.
Okay.
Can I say? And you know, to look at those things no more than almost Liverpool will go back to the old near Pamono, coach by near Premier League say. Those are the 3 coaches I was hoping, but unfortunately, no. Kobanesa.
Ben, you better ask Papa. I am running. Thanks so much for joining us. Say,
next week, bomb.
Yeah, meet you.
Yeah, next week, bomb on the any more time near to me. Akasa to do. That's a pan. That's it. Here for us. That's it.
Thanks so much for your time.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Benedict Ajima do all the way from Ontario, Canada. In and I want to say, or they any semo buy, a little bit of Premier League, no, the battle the way cost no home bani at the Adena, and the way and Semnisifa aircon, the run in the battle for the supremacy league, you know, you bet him any home bani at the Adeno. Tino, Nino, you share home some Champions League, Kakra, a buyer, any home. Bani ade nano ye hwe se de echo na nche bia na ye be pagya yemu e wo ho no mu na 20 nations so ato aso but answer na no ye be ko Ghana tew na Roger Emmanuel Semenyo wa timi arapo ne ma app de amaye na afi no yakọ yani Mr. Roger atiminka
yeah authentic me tunka
na pombo ko de good morning the good afternoon afternoon.
Okay, yeah, had a good morning. You some who you be able to
yeah, where the yapo watch you ready to your money matter to na fe no ye ntimi nko ye mi ma be se edu no see betimi da bi 10 minutes betimi de aye eniema ana
oh yes 10 minutes betimi de eniema I will say ya na do baby chief on fanche we say network na do baby na hadwin o Ghana mo fanche na omhudo nti yes what yes me here na fe niema ba ko miru bi ide gu akwara me be niema betimi akonkan na authentic madam wasi na masanso echia for you know say si ejina kono migire se mabubo ni nyina so bebre we meka se dream selfie we eye competition omubu nyina no wo biggest task eye match e bass watch na against Zamalek nyina yehu ye nansen a Zamalek any Egypt Asia ye na so many Hilal Asia wo Egyptian league no yehu nia esi na unim se enche o mesanso Asia na unim se Pia Mbabe share our Egyptian league no sisi amino ka say take it kura wo so mo ton take it na san sa nti o mi say enter a tournament e kwasi nyina no o shere hu o mi yi but wetin aka chiro say o ebe share team bia yade a omobody boy de e wo so nti Dream FC match a wo mo kwa koboro the biggest task and no e do mo ne ma yi na e bomb pass o china bia betimi akwa shere be Dream FC betimi edi menafi Amarim our semi-final and as Amarim so our final semi-final the official na oko final is and now when we say Zamalek team in the sense you know when we say almost strength you know almost wings especially one more Abrancho born number 3 ubia the mother boy idea was sweep that's one overlapping when we yipa and Dream Selfie every team anya point the jury say I was say coach Kadam Sito airborne ni bia 3 back na infusion at least by 5 na ebia what in the bia and I say bia depend mo say ebia do baby no na why 4-2 jury said say Dream Selfie go our way so
Mr. Roger hello Mr. Roger Atimika Mr. Wa, can you position yourself a little bit early Maya because lines no breaking so but my position yourself the jina baby kakra dia Maya na fi what was
authentic
yeah afi to aso Maya ko anim.
Okay. Ghana yana network na haji practice na America no say coach no e dia Karim Tito maybe prefer na coach na no obetimi about 3 back other about 3 back na infusion at least onya men no mfinfi wa ombetimi aboa se be ya omuntumi emma Zamalek for na to me dictate place in the now almost to me a close gap now Jire say no betimi aboa se be ya Ghana and I said dreams say to me considerable go so when me say Zamalek team no on to me can forget Abrante for Abugaba ye hu 2021 Cup of Nations ye hu kwa fast penalty saving and the body boss in the city and 2004 so and 2024 so we Cup of Nations of course so Ivory Coast so ye hu Abugaba say na the performance in the city Zamalek enye team o ni omukoba over and the omo dreams say Oma yadie se bebi obedu no oma tumi edu omo nemide nemu we the biggest task Jire said down when ma ochina we se Karim Tito ni mranche no tumi tutu ne ma se be ya Ghana club for the Dreams FC ebetumi at least a point enough and I say even draw can enough ebetumi abo Dreams FC and when him say Jonanchi o se Egyptian league omo go back to Egypt no Jire say Nkomotuche bebre bokoso personal mo share any experience ewo Africa no Jire say Jonanchi ebe lead omo aboa acheche omo especially Egypt wo how omo see omo niema fa na treatment obi fi away ba omo di man nyina no Jire say Jonanchi ebe timi aboa coach Karim Tito na fini other team bet no na wa ma omo sa niema nyina na timi guide omo se be ya Dreams FC ebe timi akona no tie nye pompa ye Dreams FC betimi ati Ghana na omo kono wi omo dressing kro omo de koya eno kire se ora ketu keku eni Aminu Shadomo abo ejuma ye pa se wi branding game no enye 3 point e wo pitch ni so kwadu be bia ya na branding sa ne ma nyina so ka ho a Jire se Dreams FC be bia omo no nyina di pa bo beta omo china bibi atimi akonkan na ye fi oso a onim se Ghana Football Association sisi Aminu Kasiya no onim se Abrante anase osina kan erima ye Accra Lions Abrante for na Eshima Hamidu efe mpere na charge no MND omansan final se ometua 5,000 Ghana cedis and from Ghana Football Association say omo Jire say this committee kire bi say ofe match ba ko no ekwo so Ghana Premier League against Red Star United Abrante no ekoye ne amonsum and mpere for say ade na oye no wentimi amoa ema nei no the standout ntimi no ka shiro mu kiremu dia o metua 5,000 Ghana cedis and from Ghana Football Association which coach I for Ibrahim Tanko wono so ya na coach Edma Carlans wono so perform kiremu se wono so emra metua ska no 3,000 Ghana cedis and from Ghana Football Association so match ko na ko so Carlans against Red Tamale United no coach no so eko kika ansem bi se Ojiri se match na kase na ko so na referee no robo wo mo referee robo wo mo ampere for Ojiri se sa asem na coach ya for Ibrahim Tanko kan no entimi amoa edu be di kra no ebetimi amagro no asei enti ono so mutire se ombetu ska eno 3,000 Ghana cedis nti eno ye ne efio no ma no so ba na authentic onim se Ghana ye number 1 goalkeeper goalkeeper Richard Ofori our Dadima Orlando Pirates our South Africa na yes
Mr. Roger na dem biem na se si wo wasa ko dem biem.
Yes, we me better say the why no better say ka aya the Ghana. Esan say ni atwem de say atwem e say betimi akoyim. Who say na say oto ado buy too much sa. Friendly games say boy nya no perform Thomas.
Yeah.
Perform kodan o AFCON no Ghana for ni anyi ho and say ni club Orlando ni ko yi ediman sa. Na onim say uko Nigeria omo number 1 goalkeeper wono AFCON no babedai eboa oman IFN say Nigeria ema AFCON no omo tumi ko ya ekokodu final na omo goalkeeper no reporter ya ko ye club ya for the Chipa United ho na chisena oga atrem edima omo reporter eba ne say class P ayomuti from Gulf City adodona eba chire bi say okay South America na say uko Asian Potemo na fe Saudi Arabia ene ne Potemo a report clubs bebre na apa say goalkeeper for Sterling Wabili omo episode of fantasy South Africa league ni yebo wi a likely say goalkeeper na ebeko anti say ono dia omo consider say goalkeeper Richie Roy omo episode mo befa no na obabeda tire me de match pa United me diri say okoho no na consistency eye ejuma na no se betimi aboa se ne be ya no obetimi anya ne form na oba Blasters a wetimi aboa emaniema so akonkan. Another good news and say epa and say Kudus Mohammed yenyina ye hunimodin ball from Ayas wodi aba eye West Ham United a obo ne homodi yipade mo na onim say Mohamed Salah and few players that were Liverpool obi tse Virgin van Dijk kra season ba na wi a likely say Jurgen Klopp kwa sa senior players no dodo na ebeko na Mohamed Salah de obeko Saudi Arabia no akwa kosi akan our league demo nano na report e ba ne say perfasha say e consider edin komo pi say omo hu ni say alternative say obetimi abe replace Mo Salah e ya branch e fa na Kudus Mohammed and say e yon komo a e koso papa a ti say and say nya asem kito kra Ghana fo nyina news ni bai no obi ani agi say we de o say ye bompa ye say ke betimi abem bia say Kudus eko piem our Liverpool betimi aboa na say bia the performance the betimi akwesa say ye current Democrat anasa Samajan crab can say kebeya yemburi team no around Kudus Mohammed in case of our Liverpool now consistency ebetimi aye juma dia ye nyina efi say ebetimi aboa say be Blasters ebetimi akonka yiri say Ghana Premier League no mu ya we say nyame aduma na oche wiye matches passo na matches pass no only say another game a mu be game pa aye House of Folk call the na omoni aye club for the Lagos City e dey akwa so yes omoni Lagos City e kwa akwa so no aye another tough game because it can be a house and Lagos City be shebe no aye an idea 2-1B and most time on be shebe no say na akwa koye 0-0 another tough game House of Folk and Lagos City erikwa so awo the wumbe bejuma no miami hu House of Folk supporters awo say kana tse omo eba se omo nyina no efuka akopiem awo de usan say we senior coach Abubakar Watara eba ye se na has team don kakaka from obujiri se hono no so mutimi kona so mo konfan ko ni die na wonim say ono abrantia ifo no say Ampedu Michael Ampedu on the former team Dream FC club ya fana Lagos City and the former club club fana Lagos City and the go back now on the former club akakushia and now this Samatuja say Lagos City the team omuba yenche but in terms of somebody has to folk everybody omutai has ye pa na mo wejidi see babo be no has betimi afa 3 points no when to do has to folk ora ye fana Jerry Asari after Easter holiday no while reporter our camp into has echo summer test no nya dia good and echo bi ne yakiti ani so good person on my back nti nya dia ore has ebe ye djuma bi musase ne suma bi a woda na di our has to focus so no penefo giri nya dia ebe timi abom has squad a di echo na senate kipa aye Richard Atta Sansana Michael Ampedu, Dennis Kosa, Kofi Agbesima, Thomas Winimi, and Linda Ngenga, Abrantia Fana Salif Ibrahim, Hamza Isa, Kasim Sisi, Abrantia Fana Salim Adams, Kakari Martin, and Abrantia Fana David Opon Afrani, Enoch Esbontin, Amankwa Besi, and Abrantia Fana Gideon Asan, Suraj Sedu, and Ponsam, and Abrantia Yafana Kashala Ramos. We were players House of Folk ediomo efin kan ekopiem de nyame aduma amene Lagos City match no and also ebetimi abaso ti ho sem no fishes ni de ohwemu dia ene Lagos City any House Asia na Kalala United abo Accra Lions and Asante Kotoko ebo Samates sa match no mebaso for Asia Kotoko team no na se na nyome siko yi nyina no
Mr. Roger
sorry so yes sir
whether yembeli nti so betimi de kotokoko pie wo menhia no e de arapo apo de amaya
okay
bonute wo
ho we any take mu na yeah anfa na Asante Kotoko team no ekopie mu ewo menhia na before team no ekopie mu ewo menhia no na Tuesday no ewo se Asante Kotoko team no etraining na team no eba be training no na Kotoko session of supporters eko Asante Kotoko training ground ewo Adekojachi na onim se Kotoko elusu trip session no Monday na Kotoko mpanyfo no bi enya nkene no kire se supporters no bi ayo madwen se Adechi Tuesday na team no eko training omboko training ground na omo de omo nsakwa akokika coach na say omo prevent coach no so omo mani trinity e ma Kotoko mpanyfo no e ka kire coach Prosper Ogum say mani ko training ground Tuesday no enti aparampa coach no say di so a wan ko training ground na supporters ni omo ye ni say omo di kan eko training ground hon tem kura na omo kudu ye ne bebi Kotoko apartment a players ni da say bia omo ko camping omo dia na ho na supporters ne ko park omo car e san say omo pese players no e ba ho no mbe fa no omo ba no omo pese omo park omo car no e dey sikwa mu say bia supporters ni ba omo hu say Asante supporters na say players ni ba omo hu say supporters bi park omo car wo ho a ti say omo ba say bia omo be pam eye ten ka team no nti omo di stand ko sieye na omo di ko be dia twini na players no players de ba be do no na omo si okay players ni de moment sin ko park no sinti omo na bie gate no omo allow ye e ma players no e be ko pitch ni so na omo si na head coach wey na omo si omo hu head coach na omo si okay say head coach no and then ye kan say ye mpini e ma team no coach no e lead team no mo ntwe ti satam no na Prosper Ogum no nka ho eno chi na coach one assistant coach Edima Kumasi Asante Kotoko na fi other technical team members ni nyina pa ye na supporters ni say head coach na ya eni omo mpini e ma technical team no lead team no e mo ntuni e ma Emmanuel Dasebre e ba be chu omo an supporters na nyantum eno chi so wo say Kotoko AMC Penipa kontomponi afare hini ono so ebaye oni players ne be kasaye we kana sem no afa jota no attract so we kana sem no afa jota no atro ni nyina tro supporters ne anu di sem nyina e no ni omo kasaye se omo nyabu na ni omo pre nyina no fo be ye di ama mo se be supporters ne bu company ama andi pantini e captain e di ma team no Janlight Ibrahim ono na lead team no omo ye shake up kaka na omo ye meeting no take be 2 hours na Kotoko management any place no kwana na meeting no omo ye no omo ka che place ni say meeting na course no omo person sentu no omo person bi abete ni course o meeting na senti place ni bi kwa no dudu na dundum omo pese obi ani omo kasa na obi hu ni aye na course nke pass no otumfo atie ehu ni course nti ade tinye Wednesday na o ka che omo say omo mra nti anopa du ba ko na menhia e share place ne say wo se omutumi ba na meeting ti ko tumi course na 11 no kra mo na ko team no kokodua na mo atena se dada na omutena se na omuni eye otumfo na omudo otumfo share no ebetumi nka cho se Kotoko playing body no dodo na shara nkasapi na management nkasapi technical team nkasapi otumfo nkasa na kasaye otumfo kasaye about 80% of meeting na course ni nyina no otumfo na kasaye na we say initially players no e de omo nsem de tuja Jala Divine na kasaye on behalf of the team na okasa we no other few players so kasaye na otie Jala de kasa na nyina na ekamia ese akwakwa ese coach na kasa no ne management any coin of aswa woni players no ekasa na how our players no bi no mu last star no person control mu outside the pitch ni sani o mani nyina no na enya de eboa nti as a players no ni pepa se ombekom ho edi ama coach no and which na other few players ekasa no players mu bae no enso mbekasa na Mukwala ekasa Mukwala kasa no no sini sima no ka nyina ne se kamia se as a place no dodo na no elus confidence e wo coach ni mo nti dodo na no ayo magin se omo mpese ombe kum hu ade ama coach no enti ni nyina ka hu result to results Asante Kotoko na omo enya no na okasa wie no other few people wey for the brace person said ha omo so kasa e enti omo ekasa wie nyina team manager no enso ribetu so se ohini brenya ribetu so say na players ne ka no ebi ye no kwe na ebi nso nhyara anya no kwe na mom wodo hu ni se team na nkasa no players no enye omo adwen se mo ebekọ mo de makochisa se omo lose confidence na wo coach ne mo na openi baako eye key manager ye fero koronko wono na so ye no kokoto na nanim na player ahadye no kwe on my test because omo do so anti nke be ya ye wie ni e kwa nkanana ensantu ne sanfre players ma no mo di nsem no jiri se ho enanana ebehu no kura nkasa na ekoso ewo team no na nyina mu no otumfo nsem a oka nyina ne se ono ne ekoso okotoko nyina no onim na every month eka obo okotoko ho no dodo na nhyere nim every month bia no 600,000 Ghana cedis eka obo our players sorry ni sa ne ma nwachi eno si 150,000 Ghana cedis just operational cost na team no players ni ntiase se onu tumfo akasa na ora club no say club no no baba no de ka ya prejan ene ekako pass management na upon some no ogusu a o twetia ye and players ni ntiase se team no ono na area ni team no se opamu coach ene na coach kwa osanko fani pa fufu ba science a ma sani pa kono eden asan so akọ nti on penisa no omunko training ground coach no se ne ma ni nyewe bi na nko yi a
okay license
na kotoko ma konko wini match se ga kotoko nim no omu konko wini against Samatex omu wini match sa kenyina no omu wini ema eye ono asantiman na afi eye ono ohina kasa na afi asantiman na team no eye asantiman dia enti ono ontena ho ema players no emfa team no enko relegation na owu se team no enko relegation a ono akasa beka che GF for say omo deserve kotoko team no na odi eye akoko prepare from division 1 no wanya promotion abepiem e wo Ghana league no nti ne otufo pese o chenya ne say sa le tedia ene mo players a mo bo abro ni say coach o say management o obe deserve no sa nkofo do bia ba team front new technical team new management na eba nti we eye futuosem eni kokobon sem so a mensia say life record ma commercial santre do otufo edi tu da se kotoko team no nko against Samatex omunko wini match saka o league nim nyina no omunko ko wini na omunya resource a ebetimi aboa kotoko nti obi otumbo ne kasa mu nyina ndi na kyese obo ene match na wasanse de esa bo mu kokasa se kotoko nye team a wo se okọ relegation wo se sport bi obehia bia no onu otufo aye ready o si players ne se team to ha piaka kotoko
license
now
okay ehumano intimi ndibu intino yede Mr. Roger ebesi ase na etimi apija yemu ewo dwumadi ni so share so fawans ye pija yemu de 20 issues na eto aso ewo radio ni so na bibia etimi akoyi kama ede amount Leonard Clinic Ghana Dr. Aziz Dr. Last Stop Sansona first someone glass and aluminum experts any cry symbol chidoma yedi dwumadi no ede bro sana me catch us say talent question so no forms no ba be pm we print runs no betimi aba be GB 20 euros no betimi afele na watimi aba be din hu sa wo so ni bibia na etimi akoyi sanso na okọ site no so online e so bi wo ho no mo betimi fele na the particulars ni bibia no e de egu ho no mo kama e de aman se bia onum anwensem ka de hello poetry no anase onum twene bo drumming dancing rapping nyum to ne ade na o talent bi e hye omu adoma chede be nyankopon de ache obia no brana beda na de o talent question so sama yi na adafopa media in Paris e de eprel na bibia nso atimi akoyi ti frɛ na ginchire mu 0767631166 0766778015 07514729 35 na bibia entimi enkoyi ewo ehonom aha na yedi musi ewo agudie ni so na afei no 20 issues atwa so honom. Thanks so much for joining us by ear, by voice, and of course by text. Mo am tuning into radio, mo am joining on social media, and also Facebook, YouTube, of course, any other platforms in no nyaminka mo no sham apagya me more 20 issues is next on radio yakram.
Funny from Joe Adam for Media I want France Paris and the way Ebrayan a talent quest Funny from Joe Adam for Media I want France Paris and the way Ebrayan a talent quest Prochima winner France ahinkro Paris Adam for Media was shani say wow yo bia wonim enyum topa
so wonim Kasahari
so wonim eye empasiri eye
na so wonim anwensem manso eto
Uba show hooding, na the Yankopon Eddie Amau, a chedie, Wabedadi, a down for Media, and Eddie Brain, Talent Quest.
Jumadia, Bray S1, and Penifo, Akukudam, a Totoro, and ye Dintini, a Bessim Corona forbidden Katabina, Babontain, who won this one, and Nasa Yankopon Admachedi Biwosono, what to be a yepi. In I am a war, a brochimem, and tis summertime, ya, and a Jumadian Yasha Eddie Brew. Edmadian Penifonian Fremont, which I was better so back, me and son. Nine enum omudu betwa asua twapo afa eye Euro public mamu kroto no nyina so atimi ahia
na fe wo hu wani so ade eye down for Media and a dey brewo Talent Quest
awu hyem na de Nyankopon ade adom wo se dachi bu beye no amansan nyina so ntimi hunu wadwaduru wiase afa na nyina tanka toyi ene eye nkaiboyi afri eye down for Media omo France ahinkro Paris anana mo so a ye de dwumade nyina ebreo
Funny from